Right, so we're just putting this top coat in now. And when you're doing scrape render, what you want to do is try and put it in 2 passes. Now, I always use the band system. You can see there, look, nothing there. There's the first pass, and you can see exactly where the second pass is there. Right, so what I don't want to do is, because you want to try and avoid ever getting a junk line down your wall, you don't ever want, because this wall is longer that way than it is that way, you wouldn't want to put the top in and then the bottom. So the same principle applies for when we do the house, when we eventually get round to doing that. The shortest distance is this way. So I will put a band in here, and I'll put about 3 bands in, and I'll turn back and put a band there, a band there, a band there, a band there. And that way, you're keeping your first pass still wet, and you're not getting a junk line. It's all about making sure you don't get a junk line. If you leave it to get a skin on it for too long, and you get a junk line, that's what will cause those big ghost lines that you see when you scrape it back. So you've got to work in such a way where it's efficient. Now, come with me a second. If I was going to put this house on here, because it's thinner than it is tall, I'd put the bands that way, coming down the wall. And for a wall of this size, I'd have 2 or 3 plasterers looking after, you know, about an 8-foot section each. So you have 1 plaster at the end, 1 in the middle, 1 here, and you just come down doing bands of about 1.5 foot at a time, and that way then you'll never get a dry joint.